Okay, this is a very simple guide on how to change to decimal odds format on the Betfred website. If you're doing a lot of sign-up offers or you're doing match betting, etc., and you want to compare odds to other bookmakers or the betting exchanges, then I highly recommend that you change your settings to decimal odds. It's a lot easier when you're punching numbers into calculators and working out profits and returns, etc., or when you're having to lay bets. Some of the bookmakers, it's quite hard to find the settings to change to decimal odds. I've got no idea why, but some of them make it quite difficult to find it. Betfred is not too bad. Simply log in and go down to the bottom, go to settings, the useful links, and you can see there's a few settings we can change here. Odds type at the moment is set at decimal, so you've got an option of decimal, fractional, that's traditional bookmakers. If you go into a bookies, 5 to 1, 6 to 1, evens, etc., that's fractional. That's what you're used to if you're betting in traditional bookmakers. If you're doing it online and you're doing match betting or you're trading or you're laying bets, then you want to change it to decimal odds. There is another option of American odds. I don't really touch that ever, but that is an option as well. So you want to change it to decimal odds, make sure that's ticked, and you're in the settings section. There's a few other ones with Betfred you can do. You can accept price changes. I've got that off just now, that's in play. You can stake alert and remember recent searches. But the most important one, if you want to change to decimal odds, is make sure this one here is selected. It should always stay on there by default once you've changed it. With some of the bookmaker sites, for some reason, from time to time, it will default back to fractional and you have to go back in and change it. But Betfred are quite good. Once you've changed it, it should always stay there. So once you've selected decimal odds, you then want to find obviously some games, some sports markets to place bets on, especially if you're going to lay them at the betting exchange for guaranteed profits. Check out the other videos, the links below the video. You can subscribe to my channel, you'll see some step-by-step guides and some other videos that go into more details. This video is just to show you how to change the decimal odds on Betfred. And if you're in Odds Monkey, and you'll see a link below the video for a special offer to Odds Monkey as well. You just select Betfred, it will tell you all the offers on at the moment. So we've got horse racing, we've got football, and if you scroll further down, you'll see various different offers. Not that great at the moment. You're really wanting them to be over 100%. That will give you a guaranteed profit if you're laying a bet at the betting exchange. But these change on a minute by minute basis, so you can refresh them and you'll find some odds and some offers better than others depending on what time of day you're looking at. You can see at the moment we've got a horse racing 102.11%, and that basically means for every £100 you place a bet and you lay the bet, you would expect to win £2.11 minus any commission at the betting exchange. Betfair betting exchange commission could be 2, 5, 8%, depends what package you're on. You can see we have a number of betting exchanges listed here that you can lay bets. Laying a bet basically means you bet against the bookmaker, so you put a bet on at Betfred and you lay against that bet at one of the betting exchanges, and if the odds are in your favour, you'll have a guaranteed profit. Or you can use it for sign-up offers, so sometimes you've got free bet offers. You might want to find the highest odds at a good percentage rate, etc. You can use Odds Monkey for this. Again, I've got other videos that go into more details here. But the betting exchanges we can see here, we've got Betfair. They're actually owned by Paddy Power. Now, we've got Matchbook and we've got Smarkets. They're all quite similar. They specialise in slightly different things, but they basically allow you to lay bets. So, have a quick look. We've got Matchbook here. You can see that the boxes here, the kind of pink boxes, we're betting against Bayern Munich, betting against Leipzig. It will tell us what odds we've got here. Then you can go into Betfred and check to see what their offers are, etc. Betfair, pretty similar. Again, you can see the Bayern Munich game here. So we can lay against, bet against a draw, against a home win, against an away win. You can also back bets at the exchange as well, but normally you would stick to bookmakers to do the back bets. So that's an example of Betfair and Matchbook. And the other one is Smarkets. Smarkets have a lot of good offers on at the moment as well, and they're slightly different. They've got accumulator one, so you can bet on 2 or 3 teams in different sports markets instead of doing it individually. You can lay against this. Some of the bookmakers will offer you accumulators or price boosts based on 2 or 3 teams. Smarkets quite often will match that. So if the odds are better at Smarket, if you're laying against it, you get a guaranteed profit. Again, you'll see we're in decimal odds here. Same with Betfair. The exchange is decimal odds. So decimal odds of 6 is really 5 to 1 in traditional bookmaker odds. And Matchbook is much the same as well. That's just a simple step-by-step guide. Change your odds to decimal in Betfred. Just to summarise, if you're looking at making step-by-step profits using match betting or taking advantage of sign-up offers, change to decimal odds. That's important. It'll make your life a lot easier. Just change to decimal odds as soon as you log into the bookmakers or sign up for an account. Change to decimal odds. Check out the special offers below. So below the video you'll see some links to some of the sites I've mentioned in here. We've got various special offers with free bets, trial offers, etc. offering step-by-step guides to make money. If you do this in the first 30 days and just follow simple instructions and sign up for selected bookmakers, lay the bets, you're going to make at least £300 in 30 days. That's providing you take action and you just simply follow the instructions. If you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel, share the video with your friends, and hit the like button. Good luck.